All right, everyone. Welcome to Chris and Rob Game Room. We're gonna do a special presentation of us, or me opening my pack since I just got it like 20, 30 minutes ago.
About. Hello, everybody. Rob here
Rob of Chris and Rob Game Room.
of Chris and Rob Game Room.
Okay, so we're just gonna open them and talk about it a little bit and just have
sure
everyone.
Everyone's tired of hearing about
Yeah,
all
everything.
the cards and everything, which hey, you can get it, but it's it. We haven't had a chance to open things in quite some time, so
Yeah, we're gonna geek out a little bit. Sorry.
why not? Yeah.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is gonna start out with the Harley Quinn team pack. Then we're gonna go to Justice Like Lightning, then Creed, then go to the big boy. So, all right.
So hold on real quick before you do that.
All right.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
We can talk as I open. I'm multitasking.
I want to watch you, and I'm trying to set everything up here on the social medias, on the interwebs.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that we have people watching when you do it.
We have
You know what I
three
mean?
right now. Two of them might be us, and one of them's Tanner.
One of them is not me for sure.
Oh.
I don't like to watch. Wait.
You do like weird to watch. That's a little bit awkward.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up on my telephone now.
All right. You ready?
Hold on. I'm not looking. My eyes are closed. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God, Robert. Okay.
Oh, Ryan's watching. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. All right. Oh man.
Okay. So is this your normal team pack opening technique? Start from the bottom, work your way up top through the back?
There's a gap at the bottom on all of them to open it.
What?
Yeah.
No, there's not. Is there really?
Yeah.
I don't know because I just opened all of mine too, so.
All right.
All right. Wait, got a Harley Quinn there. You're opening off cam, dude. Come on, man. Amateur hour.
All right.
Okay.
Here's the dice. God, it's so awkward to put these down.
I can't even see them. Oh, there's two. Those are hyenas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some Harley Quinns.
Mm-hmm.
Some Catwoman dice.
Joker.
Hi, Jazzy Mail. Oh, Joker.
Yeah.
That Batman die, though.
Yeah.
Ryan likes the Justice Like Lightning. Says it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
He says it's the best of the three. I'm really excited about the Batman one, mostly because of all the Jim Lee art, or the Jim Lee Batman at least.
I'm excited about the Batman because of one of the cards in particular. Okay.
Oh, yeah. The
all right.
cards are good.
Yeah. All right. So. It smells like plastic. All right.
That plastic crack, son.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the first one that we have is Batman wearing on all criminals. Okay.
Warring?
Warring?
Warren.
Yeah. And then if you control 2 or more sidekick character dice, you may field Batman for free. If there wasn't the other Batmans, that would be okay.
Oh, Ryan changed his. Said that Harley Quinn was the best one. I was looking forward to Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really like that unblockable Ant-Man though.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was number 2 on my list.
Ant-Man or Batman?
You said Ant-Man.
Right? Okay.
All right. And then strikes terror into criminal hearts. While Batman is active, while your sidekick character dice are attacking, they get +2. That's +2 attack. That's pretty good. That's really good. This would be the best one in any other set, honestly.
Insect plague.
Yup. But there's this one called Plays Too Rough.
So rough.
Yeah. Batman gets +1/+1 for each sidekick character die in the field, both players. If your opponent has an active villain character die, Batman gains Overcrush. That's just insane.
Oh, my Batman.
Considering his highest attack is 7/5, even though he's a 3 fielding cost, that could get insane.
Roll that.
Yeah. Well, there's ways to make it free to field, especially if you're trying to do the things with the things.
All right. Big old Mr. Commish.
Oh yeah. Or um,
Nick
what's his
Fury.
Nick
No,
Nick Fury? Yeah,
is it Nick Fury? Oh, I
yeah.
said it right. Look at that.
Oh, fancy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sometimes I say things right.
I think the third Batman is the best. The second one is the second best. The
Definitely.
third one's like, eh.
For sure.
All right. So Catwoman, the cat, when fielded, if you have an active non-Catman, Catwoman villain character,
Catman.
spin this character die up one level. Eh,
Mm,
but that's okay. If she
yeah.
had Awaken of some sort, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. If it was like when she fielded something, when she got fielded, spin something up,
Mm-hmm.
or if you field a villain character, spin something up, then maybe you could, I
Yeah.
don't know, get Ant Man in there and make him unblockable.
And she's a 021 122 233, so kind of
Yeah,
expensive on the fielding
she's
for,
expensive. Yeah.
yeah, for a 3 that's not terrible, but the ability is not good. And then the 4
Yeah.
drop, when fielded, prep a die from your bag. If you prep the die, if the
Mm,
prep die is a villain character die, prep a second die in your bag.
for sure.
That's good.
Mm.
For a 4 drop, that's not good though.
Oh my God! Sorry guys, hit the mic.
Robert's apparently jackhammering his mic. Okay,
Yup.
here's this wall of text.
Uh
Uh,
oh.
when fielded, you may re-roll an active sidekick character die you control. If it rolls energy phase, you may send it to the die to the use pile to KO target opposing character die with energy type that matches that energy type rolled. If it rolled a question mark face, you may send it to the use pile to KO any target opposing character die instead. And then a rerolled character die remains in the field zone and in energy phase, not sent to used, moves to the reserve pool.
Mm, that's not bad because then you get an extra energy back from her fielding
Mm-hmm.
if it doesn't work.
And if you have
An
something to
energy
increase the when
phase.
fielded, it's going to be nasty.
That's not bad. I still don't like it. It's too much of a chance, but you do get that energy
Mm-hmm.
if it doesn't roll. So, eh,
If the
eh,
person's running a mono energy, you're going to kind of be dependent on just rolling that. So,
yeah.
all right.
Scarpucci 14. What's up, man?
Oh, I think that's Adam.
He said you had fat old fingers.
I do.
Them sausages.
All right, then we got Deadshot. Nice shooting. When Deadshot attacks, if you have 2 or more lightning energy in the reserve pool, deal 3 damage to target character die. And he is a 031 141 252.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, you could do 3 damage to a target character die. That takes out a lot of the control, except for a few things like Blob. But yeah, it's okay. It's not great.
I hear you.
Um, and then if you want to read any of these off, Robert, go for it.
Okay, I'll read this one because it's short. Deadshot. Death doesn't scare me. When Deadshot is KO'd, deal 1 damage to all opposing character dice. I like this one better.
Yeah,
This is the better one.
yeah. I think it's easier to KO him, and if you have something like Staff or Danger Room,
Oh yeah,
oh,
staff. Get
oh.
him. Fantastic.
All
With
right,
your Batman that gets all buff.
yep. And then Harley Quinn. Well, you have to have opposing villains in the field for him to get buffed as heck.
Oh, okay, my bad. Never mind then. Disregard that.
All right, Harley Quinn. Harlequin. When fielded, if the Joker is active, prep a die from your bag. Don't like it.
Yeah,
And she's a 022 133 144.
she's not bad. Her stats aren't bad, but I don't like that effect.
Mm,
And I get it's thematic, but it's not for me, you know? It's
yeah.
not for me.
Then
I'll read the next one. Harley Quinn Crazy Crusader. While Harley Quinn is active, when you field a non Harley Quinn villain character die, each Harley Quinn die you control gets +2/+2 until the end of turn.
okay,
It's not bad.
not bad at all.
While Harley Quinn is active, when you field a non or just field a villain that isn't Harley Quinn, they get a buff. I like it.
So it could work thematically with the Joker
Yeah,
or Catwoman.
some cheap villains.
Yeah, and then you have Batman out there and just go even further. All right,
Pushes
Gotham.
to the limit.
One more time. And then
Push it to the limit.
Gotham State Graduate. Okay. When Harley Quinn is KO'd, reroll all active character dice. KO any that roll energy face. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. You just gotta hope your stuff comes back.
And if you have, yeah, that's the only like if you're hoping to roll, like the ideal thing for this card is to have characters to field, but don't
Mm-hmm.
field it and then KO Harley, then field them, and you won't be affected by that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Where do they go? They go to the. No, they get KO'd. So
Yeah, they go to the KO pile.
that's probably like a you're about to do. You're probably gonna swing in for the win at that point because if all their stuff's coming back next turn, it doesn't really make it worth it, right?
Yeah, I mean if you have
Especially if you're not gonna attack.
yeah if you have something like momentum, this could get pretty nasty because you just refield your whole entire field again.
Oh,
So I think when in doubt, momentum is the key to a lot of things.
wait, momentum to reroll your. Oh, for your stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when you KO everything, like let's say you have your whole entire field go away and you're still fielding the stuff that's in your reserve pool, if you
Mm-hmm.
do momentum and you get the other characters that were KO'd and you pull them back up and field them, you could have lethal at that point.
Makes sense.
All right. The next one's Harley's Hyenas Screwball Scavenger. You want to read this one?
I will read the Screwball Scavenger. While Harley Quinn's hyena is active, at the start of your turn, both players draw a die. Place the die with the highest purchase cost into its owner's prep area. Place the other die in its owner's use pile. Sidekicks have a purchase cost of 0. If both dice have an equal purchase cost, place both in their owner's use pile. And that is a 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. 3 cost.
Not too
Shield.
bad.
No?
I don't think it's the best one, but I think it's a good one.
You did it on purpose so you could read the one that you liked.
Not. I mean, you can read the next one if you want. I'm just trying
Do
to
you
take
want
a
me to
break
read?
from reading.
Since the okay, throat's getting a little dry there.
Yeah.
Okay, Harley's hyena, Mama's baby.
Oh.
When Harley's hyena attacks, both players draw a die. If the die you draw has a higher purchase cost, this Harley's hyena die gets +3 and return that die to your bag. If not, place that die in your use pile. Your opponent places a die they drew in the use pile. Sidekicks have a purchase cost of 0. Repeat this for each Harley Quinn's hyena die that attacks.
I know
That's
that people.
amazing.
I think I understand. I do understand why people think this is not that great, but I think on the right team, this could be an amazing card.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's fun. It's a fun card.
yeah, yeah.
Toots fun. So much fun.
So much. Is there a thing to double up attack abilities?
Like double? I
Probably
don't
not.
think so.
Yeah, they're just KO and
There's a
when fielded.
Captain Marvel that lets you do 2 attacks. I don't know if that would trigger it again. Maybe it does.
That would be
Because you get
insane.
second attack phase.
Yeah.
Second attack phase. Phase.
Yeah.
You put on your attack face during the attack phase.
All right. So the next one for Harley's Hyenas is Bud and Lou. When Harley's hyena attacks, both players draw a die. The player or players who draw the die with the lowest purchase cost die take 2 damage. Then return those dice to the bag. And again, Psychic's characters have cost of 0. Repeat this for each Harley's hyena die that attacks. This one is okay. I think it's just it can hurt you so bad. At least with the other ones, you're not hurting yourself if you take 2 damage.
Yeah.
So, don't think that one's that good. Okay. Which one do you want to read from the Poison Ivy? Robert. Hello?
Hello? Mike.
There, I got you. Which Poison Ivy do you want to read? Okay. Well, I'll just read them because I don't know what happened to Robert. So, Poison Ivy Red. When Poison Ivy blocks or is blocked by a non... Huh? Sorry, Robert. You keep cutting out. Can you drop and then come back? Okay. So Poison Ivy Red, she's a 012 024 036. And she reads, when Poison Ivy blocks or is blocked by a non-villain character die, she gains deadly until end of turn. Prevent all damage dealt to Poison Ivy by non-villain character dice. That's a crazy good card. That's so good. She gains deadly. That's insane.
Red.
Yeah,
I'm back. Sorry, guys. I
yeah,
lost connection to the old interwebs. Yeah, red. I like that card.
yeah. It's super good. The art style on I like the way they have her look in the card. I think it's really a really good art style.
Yeah, I like Poison Ivy just in general. I think she's a cool character. So Poison Ivy budding interest. Do you want me to do that one?
Sure.
4 cost mask. Well,
You just cut out again.
oh my god, what is going on?
I don't know, man.
So while Poison Ivy is active, when an opposing non-villain character dies KO'd, its controller loses 1 life.
Eh.
Not bad, but if you team that with that Harley Quinn, well, no.
And they lose 1 life, so it's not like they can do anything about it. They can't stop it.
True.
So
Yep. Well, that's a good thing.
so if you
I like it, but I think 3 cost is better,
yeah, I mean that
especially
red
with
is
her
just
defense.
yeah. 4 is just too expensive for the stat line that you get, and the abilities don't make up for it. The 3 is just the stat line's great and the ability's great. So all right, and then the next one's Flower Child. While Poison Ivy is active, when you field a villain character die, deal 1 damage to target opponent. So that's to target character die or the opposing player. I think that could be good on the right team, and you can't copy the when fielded because it's while active.
Yeah.
So that's kind of poopy, but I still think I don't know. I don't think this is a good card, honestly.
It's just that extra little ping damage.
Yeah, but it's a 4 cost for those stats, and then it's not great.
It is, but if you get her on that 3 side, she's gonna sit there for a while.
Yeah,
And if you're just gonna be fielding some cheapy villains and attack with them, every time you field them, she's gonna do a damage. So
yeah.
that might be something.
And if you have a Giganta, if you can fit a Giganta Global on your team, you can get her on the 3 side quite easily. So,
Yes, sir.
all right, Power Girl, Kara Zor-El, and then she's a 144 155 266. Terrible fielding cost for a 5 drop.
Mm, yeah,
Um,
but she's kind of beefy though.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
6/6. You're paying for the 6/6.
Oh yeah. So while Power Girl is active, if you control at least 1 active villain character dice at the end of your main step, roll an unpurchased basic action die. If it rolls energy phase, Power Girl cannot attack. If it rolls an action phase, Power Girl gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Return the unpurchased character basic action die to its card. If it said +1/+1 and Overcrush, I would be down with that.
If it didn't say she can attack, it
Yeah,
would be good. Like, I don't want to use an ability that's going to prevent me from doing what I want to do.
at all.
Yeah, that's dumb. I don't
And the
like that one.
and the +2/+2 doesn't do anything on like they can chump block with a psychic. Whoop de doo. What's the point of that? Honestly.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
All right. You want the next
So
one?
Power Girl 6 cost bolt Kryptonian. When fielded, gain 1 life for each opposing non-sidekick character die. I mean, that's cool,
Is it
but
though?
that's sick. It's a 6 cost. It's too much.
Is it cool though? I don't. You can't gain more than 20 life.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've taken some damage, you're gonna gain a big chunk of life at one time.
True, but for
Yeah,
6 and the total 4 fielding cost, that's garbage.
yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can use it in a variant of a game. Maybe you're playing the variant where you're trying to gain first one to get to 20 life wins. This
Yeah.
is probably one that you would have on your team.
Yeah. So a small use case, non-official.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't recommend that card.
And
You
plus, I
know,
think the Iron Man's just better.
when you use a global, is that what it is?
Uh,
Or
the,
which one?
when
Are we gonna get
KO'd.
to that?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that one.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll talk about that
Okay.
later. All right, let's keep it going.
The Joker, Laughing Boy, and his die is a 114, 125, 136. Joker's always been very defensive. Just try to
Yep.
talk to him and he gets all upset. Um,
You can't tell him anything.
Nothing. He doesn't take criticism well. Um, and then this is the Laughing Boy card. When fielded, if Harley Quinn is active, prep a die from your bag. Garbage for a 4-drop.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to defend it. Try.
There's not a way because he needs to get KO to use his ability to refill him again. There's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, and I mean, it.
Mm.
You may send him through for attacking, but I mean, okay. He's a 3 at the worst, and if you buff him up, he could get okay. But I mean, you're paying so much for fielding on that.
Maybe if you're flipping stats, he's good because he has that 6 defense.
But what
But
flat stat flipper is there in the game in modern?
mm, I don't know.
There's none.
There's none at all. Well,
None.
if you're doing Golden Age, there's
Well,
better jokers to use.
Fenthaza. When you field her, but you have to field Fenthaza, then attack with him and make him unblockable somehow. So there's like three, 2 or 3
Ugh,
steps to make him
that's too
unblockable.
much work.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
out on that. Okay. 5 cost shield, the Joker, Mr. J. When fielded, choose an energy type, replacing all previous choices. While the Joker is active, when an opponent fills a character die of that energy type, deal 1 damage to that opponent.
And the right team, I think this is a decent team. A
Yeah, it's kind
decent
of
card.
in that same vein of the one that blanks cards or prevents you from being able to field them or something like that.
Hmm.
His older iterations. Um,
Let me ask you this though. I know he has a while active, but well, actually, it wouldn't work because when fielded, choosing so he has the when fielded while active thing, so it'd be kind of useless to have
yeah,
absorbing man,
exactly, because it's 2 different abilities.
yeah, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but if you have absorbing man, you can name stuff all you want.
You can just point at him.
Yeah,
Point. It's
like
quite
the
rude.
evil monkey.
Yeah, quite rude.
Quite rude. All right.
All right. So that's it for the character cards. There's 2 characters that only have 2 cards, which is fine because they wanted to fit in some basic action cards, which is also really great because we need basic action cards in the modern sets.
Yeah.
So, Robert, you want to take the first one?
All right. Relaxing is a 4 cost basic action. Draw a die and roll it. Name a die. Draw a second die. If the second die is the die you name, then roll it. Draw a third die and roll the third die. Otherwise, place the second die in the use pile. Double burst. Instead, if you name the second die incorrectly, roll it. So that's pretty good. That was this used to see a lot of play back in the days. I think in the War of Light days.
Yeah, I think there's just better cards for ramp right now than this.
Yeah, I think though if you use it with spot, you're gonna get to roll 6 if you do everything right.
Correct. But if you don't do it right, you'll be rolling 2.
Which is not. Mm,
For a 4
yeah,
cost?
you're right. Yeah, that's not that great.
Yeah.
You convinced me it's not that great.
So you should say it how you when you were teaching me about relaxing. Say it how you said it to me all the time.
What did I say?
Relaxing.
Is that how I said
Yeah.
relaxing?
Yeah. Every
Just
time
relax.
every time I see this card, I think of that.
I got that I think from Teen Titans Go.
Mm.
Beast Boy was trying to teach Robin how to relax and sink into the couch, and then he got lost in Couch World or something like that.
Okay.
Yep, that was the thing.
Okay. All right, and then
All
the
right.
next one's Target Lock. It's a continuous basic action card, so not too many of those, but the ones that are there are kind of cool. So place Target Lock on an opposing character card if it is still in the field zone. Each time your opponent draws that card's die during their clear and draw step, they send it to the use pile, and you prep a die from your bag at the end of your opponent's clear and draw step. Send Target Lock to the use pile.
Lurk.
Lurk. So it's continuous in a way.
Yeah.
So it's for 1 turn. So it's kind of like Vicious Struggle in a way, right?
Is it? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Each, well, it's until they draw that die, right?
Uh,
Each time your opponent draws that card's die during their clear and draw step, they send it to their use pile. Oh yeah, and you prep a die from your bag. Yep, Ryan's right. Swarm killer.
yep.
Dang, I hit my mic again. Sorry, guys. All right, and I like this card. Thrown brick. It's a 2 cost basic action. Deal 1 damage to target character die. If that character die is not KO'd, prep a die from your bag and add this die to your prep area instead of the use pile.
One of the better
Um,
basic action cards in Modern now.
yeah, I
This.
like it because it doesn't rely on KOing things like the other one was.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of beefy cards out there nowadays, like Blob, for instance. This
Mm-hmm.
might help you get your ramp going.
Hulk,
But I mean,
along
there's
with
probably
Hulk.
better ways. Yeah, Hulk. But there's a lot of ways to get better ramp. But I mean, for basic action, it's a 2 cost, something to spend your energy on.
And if it doesn't KO something, you get to prep it again. So it's really good.
Sorry, dude. I'm cutting in and out here. Go ahead.
So basically, you get to prep a die, and if you don't KO it, you get to
Mhm.
prep this die also. So you can continuously just ramp.
Yeah,
So that's really good. I love this card. I,
constant ramp.
yeah. And you just pay 2 for it, and you just have it. So, all right.
Yep. Steven says it's really good with boom boom teams, and you sure are right, sir.
You
All
are
right,
correct, sir.
looking at those dice, which one of the dice is your favorite? The coolest looking one.
Um, I mean, you got to say Batman. I really like. I know
You
it's
like the
a
silhouette jumping towards you?
yeah classic.
I kind of like the Harley Quinn, but I'm really digging the green on the poison ivy with the red. I
Yeah,
think that's pretty cool.
looks like barf green, but yeah,
There's not very many dice in Dice Masters that color,
yeah,
so it stands out. So I think it's kind of cool.
yeah. There's not too many dice that are that color that are that ugly. You're right.
Exactly. It's so ugly. I love it.
Oh my
It's the little girl
god.
from Ant Man
Oh my god. Okay,
from the first one. All right, here we go. Which one's next?
which one do you want to do, Robert?
I have mine already lined up, and it is the. Oh my god, my card's bent. What the fudge?
You're gonna buy
Um,
another pack. It doesn't matter.
I know, but still, that's not the point. Go ahead and do Kree Invasion, 'cause that's what I have here.
All right.
Yes.
Opening from the bottom because that's the sane way to do it.
You start from the bottom, and then you're there.
I start from the bottom and work my way up.
There you go.
Come on.
Also, I'm digging the art on the Infinity Box. It's I think the artist name is David Finch. It says it on the box Finch, but I think his first name is David. He does awesome art, dude.
Finch Thibbert.
Yeah.
Oh, the dice are just stuck in there. One moment.
One moment, please. Do 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 do. Got him.
Yeah, got him. Got him.
Sweet.
Okay. Ooh. All right.
Is your Drax card bent in the corner too?
No.
The
Probably because I
top one.
opened it like the sane person from the bottom up.
I did open mine from the bottom up.
Are you sure about that?
I don't remember, man. That was a long time ago.
It was like 20 minutes ago.
So long ago. I don't even know where I'm at right now.
Okay.
All right. Do
So
it.
so the first card that we have in the pack is Drax. And he's his just for every card it's a shield. He's a 1/2/4, 2/3/5, a 2/4/6. Holy smokes,
Yeah.
that's a lot of fielding cost. 5 total. It-
Yeah.
so basically, this is the time gem card. If your opponent has 2 or more energy in their reserve pool, you may field Drax for free.
Yeah. I don't like that it depends on your opponent having energy in the reserve pool.
Yeah, I mean, in the modern era, who keeps energy in the field except for Ben to keep prepping all over your turn?
Classic Ben.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do the next Drax is a 3 cost shield, Avenging Agent of Kronos. If you have fielded a non-Drax Guardian character die this turn, you may field Drax for free. It's not bad for a Guardians team if you need to fill your team with Guardians. There might be better Draxes out there. I mean, maybe not many, because none of his cards are good. But
I don't like having to line it up with other things. That's just,
yeah,
and I mean, yeah, he feels for free, but after that, what? Okay,
you look at him,
yeah, all right,
you swing with him for that big 2 attack.
4 attack,
Oh, well, that's on the 3 side.
yeah, but you know you ain't getting that.
True.
And then honest to a fault. Um, if
I like
Drax,
honest.
honest, almost like hummus. He makes
Mm,
a good hummus dip.
that's what I hear.
If Drax and a non-Drax Guardian character die are KO'd in the same turn, return all KO'd Drax character dice to play at level 1 and at end of turn. If it was the other character, Guardian characters that were KO'd that you could return it to level 1, I'm down with that. But it's
Oh my
Drax.
god. Yeah, maybe you can team him up with that Catwoman, or not Catwoman. Who is it? Harley Quinn. That KOs things when you re-roll them, and then he comes back.
Yeah, I still don't think he's that good of a card, and
It's not good.
it's non-Drax Guardian characters that he has to come back.
Well, maybe you throw that Harley Quinn on your Guardians team. I don't know, man. It's a horrible card.
Yeah. All right.
Drax is not good for
No.
anybody.
All right. Next one.
All right. Groot, 4 cost shield, Guardians affiliation, Flora Colossus. On his single burst side, he gets regenerate, reroll when KO'd. He's a 0/1/2, a 1/2/6, and a 2/3/7. So on 2 of those 3 sides, he gets regenerate, and that's
That
it.
that's a good way to stay in good shape. That's
Yeah, he's probably not going to get KO'd all that much, though.
no. I mean,
You
if
know,
he is, it's going to be by fabricate or by the player intentionally KOing him.
yeah, but
If he did something after KOing, like besides regenerating, like does 1 damage, that would be a
I
broken
don't,
card.
I don't think you can use regenerate with fabricate because it replaces being KO'd the ability.
Mm.
So you wouldn't. I don't think you would get that effect.
All right,
I
garbage
don't
card.
know. I never use it, so
Garbage card. All
someone else knows better than me.
right. All right. So the next one is chlorokinesis. I I think I nailed that.
You nailed it, dude.
Whoa. I get a 5 from the Russian judge though. And then
No
while
puppet.
yeah, while Groot is active, prevent 1 combat damage to you from each attacking character die. Okay, that's good. The big thing on this one though, the one that everyone's looking forward to, is the global. Pay a shield, choose an affiliation of a character die you have fielded this turn. Move a character die with that affiliation from your use pile to your bag. That's a much better Guardians character to put on a Guardians team than Drax.
Yup. You show is right. But the ability itself, I mean, besides the global, because the global's on 2 cards, the ability, would that stop infiltrate? Is infiltrate considered combat damage?
Chat, what's your
Chat?
thoughts?
That's a good question for the chat.
I mean, I think it's
Because if
infiltrate
that's the
damage,
case,
not combat damage, though.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Don't know. But if it does, then that's your infiltrate counter.
Yep.
Unless you got a cube or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is a 5 cost shield Groot. I am Groot. While Groot is active, when one of your character dice blocks and is not KO'd, prep a die from your bag. Global pay a shield. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me finish. Do this for each eligible die at the end of turn. Oh,
Cool.
so you have to wait till the end of your turn to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Global pay shield. Choose an affiliation of a character die you have fielded this turn. Move a character die with that affiliation from your use pile to your bag.
Hmm. I think it's
So
decent. It's
Steven
not great.
says no.
Mm.
Is that no to affiliation or no? I'm sorry, no to infiltrate damage or no to combat damage? Or no to infiltrate damage being combat
Or are
damage?
you just telling us no for streaming?
Like, no, stop streaming. You guys are horrible.
Okay. So no infiltrate.
Okay.
Then that card is not that great.
It's not good then.
It's good. It's just for infiltrate. It's not good.
It saves you a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's a band-aid.
All right. So the I am Groot one is not bad. I like. There's gonna be, especially with this card, you'll be able to prep a die a lot. So
Yeah.
so I mean, he himself gives the ability to do that pretty easily, and I think
For sure.
I think that just feeds into itself, and I think that's a good card. Doesn't need any other setup for it, so I don't know. I think it's a good card on a Guardians team.
Makes sense.
All right. Oh, here's that bad boy. Hear that bad boy. Okay. So you read the last one, right? Robert? All right.
Say it again.
You read the last one, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this one's Kree Captain Warmonger. It's a 2-drop. He's a 0/3/1, 1/3/2, 1/3/3. So you're always getting that 3 attack. It's just sometimes he's weaker than other times for defense. But really, on this one, you're wanting just the global. So you pay 2 fist once per turn. The next character die you purchase this turn costs 3 less to purchase. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. We've been hearing rumbles and grumbles about being able to buy their fix-its for 1 in combination with some other stuff. So
With Ring of Winter and this on turn 1, or on turn, if you go second, turn 1 you could buy Fix It.
oh, that's so amazing.
But you're selling out so hard for that Fix It, it's not even funny.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I know you would say that.
For my staff team, oh, that'd be great. Okay, so that was Warmonger. Kree Captain 3-cost fist, impact resistant uniform. Swarm.
Oh.
He has Swarm. While this character is active, if you draw this die during your clear and draw step, draw and roll an extra die. Same global, pay 2 fists once per turn. The next character die you purchase this turn costs 3 less, to a minimum of 1.
I think the stats on him and the fact that he's a 3-drop and the fielding cost, I think that he's a fair card, honestly, for the Swarm.
Yeah. Swarm at 3 is not bad.
Yeah.
That's been around before.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And he's a villain that swarms.
Absolutely. The next one is the best one. Just getting that out of the way now. Lost Purpose. Kree Captain gets +1/+1 for each for every active villain character die. That is gross. So if you have a villain team and your opponent has some villains, that could get ridiculous.
And a villain is packed, and there you go.
Yeah,
You're doing work.
Yeah, right. Swarm at 3 is bad for the most part, but I mean, really, who's going to be using that card? I don't think it's as terrible as some other 3-cost swarms there, Steven.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I personally wouldn't use it for a 3-cost swarm.
Yeah, I mean, there's 1-cost swarms that are better. So
yeah, exactly.
So,
Chwinga. All right.
So the last one is the best one.
The undisputed champion.
Yeah. Like he has if he didn't have the global and it had that ability, okay, he may not be the best. But yeah.
Here we go. This is the better swarmer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kree soldier protecting the seat of Hala. 2-cost fist villain, swarm, and he also has infiltrate. When this character die is unblocked, you may return this die to the field zone, and it deals your opponent 1 damage. He's a 0/1/1, a 1/1/2, and a 1/2/2.
Best card, almost in this pack. Almost.
That's really good. 2 really good cards in this pack.
Yeah. Swarm and infiltrate on 1 card, and it's a 2-drop. That's insane. That's
I'm definitely gonna have to put this on the break out the old Angela super rare.
Yeah, that's just crazy good. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing else to say about it. It's just the best one, and all the other ones that we're gonna read for him is just not gonna be good. Not gonna be good.
Not gonna be good.
All right. And then the Blue Angels is the next one. It has Swarm also. But a flavor after that says when Kree Soldier damages an opponent, prep a die from your bag. Okay. Decent. Could be used for just trying to swing in. And a lot of times they're not going to be blocking this Kree Soldier. so you're going to be able to prep a die. And if you have multiple out, you're going to be like, let's say you purchased all 4, and you have 1 in the field that you're keeping, and you swing with 3. They're most likely just going to let them go through.
And if they don't, you have some energy there in your
Yep.
KO area, your prep area, so that's
Yeah.
not a bad deal.
I mean, even if they block, okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
Not the worst thing. You won't swarm the next turn. That kind of
No,
rough.
but you'll have that in your reserve pool though, so it's kind of like you did swarm.
Yeah, true.
All right, so next card is oh, I cut out.
All right. What? Robert, you there? Okay. I'll just read it. Stagnant evolution. When Kree Soldier is active, your character dice with purchase cost of 3 or less are free to field. That kind of sets it up to where it'll help your aggressive 3 and lower cost, your tiny nerds, to just be ridiculous. But a lot of times lately, the 3 and 2 cost are kind of expensive to field on some points to even it out.
Sorry, guys, I'm not gonna be able to watch the chat. I don't know what's going on with my internet, so I'm gonna try not to use as much bandwidth as I can and just stick with the stream. So Chris, if you could watch the chat,
Yeah, I
that'd
have
be
been.
awesome. Cool. So my comment for that would be is, if I'm gonna get in maybe some Wongs for some insect plague action,
Yeah.
I get to fill them for free, and then I get to save my masks if I have them and use my insect plague to swing through.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And it's a cheap team. This guy's 2 cost. Wong is a 2 cost.
If you have that
There
Kree
you go.
captain on there, that could be decent.
There
You don't
you
need
go.
it at that point, though. All
Yeah.
right.
It's just some cheap little fun teams.
All right. Mantis. You want to go with this one?
This one knows. 4 cost Mass Guardian while Mantis is blocking. If she is assigned combat damage equal to or greater than her defense, prevent all damage to you from target attacking character die. She has a 013, a 024, a 134.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like, If you're blocking with 2 people, I guess if your opponent's attacking with 2 people and she takes enough damage, the other one does no damage.
Uh,
That's not bad.
yeah. Is it only like, so it stops Overcrush? So
I
Fix It
don't.
wouldn't be able to, because you just use her to block Fix It, and it says
Oh
prevent.
yeah. I'm sorry.
So
I read
it's
it and I just misinterpreted it
did
wrong when I read
did
it.
you get lost in the words?
I did.
So I think this card is pretty good against a if you're running into a lot of Fix It metas. It makes it pretty decent.
So run it against me.
Yeah, exclusively against you.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. I
And
like it.
then Mantis, gift from the Priest of Pama. While Mantis is active, when a non-Mantis Guardian character dies KO'd, prep a die from your back. That's a good card for prepping. The other one, the Groot one, or what was it? What was his name?
The Groot that whenever you block.
Drax.
Drax
when
is garbage.
yeah, this one's just way better. It's just better.
Yeah,
So,
because isn't there a Cosmo that you can KO every turn if you want to?
to prevent damage, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
And then also Rocket Raccoon, KO him to do damage to target character die. So, yeah, that's really good. That'll fit on a lot of good.
She's only a 3 cost.
Yeah, a 3-drop.
Not bad.
No.
Would you prefer prepping or the defense that the other card provides?
Prepping.
All right. Mantis, Fragmented Mind. 3 cost mask. While Mantis is active, your guardian character dice cost 1 less to field to a minimum of 0. So potentially field your guys for free.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Your rockets field for free.
She fields for free.
She fields for free.
Drax fields for 1.
Cheaper.
Yeah. But I mean, are you buying Drax? No.
No. Not unless I have this Mantis in the field.
I mean, and none of his
But
abilities are great.
Yeah, none of them are good.
So,
yeah.
All right.
Rocket Raccoon, Rocky, 3 cost bolts, guardians. Rocket Raccoon gets +2 defense for each active non-Rocket Raccoon Guardian character die. He's a 021, 132, 142.
That's just going to be a move on to the next one.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's
Meh.
garbage. It's garbage.
Yeah. When I say okay, I'm not gonna use it.
Yeah.
A card I wouldn't use. I don't like to call cards garbage, man.
It's
Okay, I do. I
it
do. I'm
it's
lying.
garbage.
That's
All
garbo.
right. Rocket
What about you?
Raccoon for the love of battle. When Rocket Raccoon attacks, he gets +1/+1 for each attacking Guardian's character die. Okay, that one's okay. I still think
Yeah,
there's better rockets out there.
out
That
there. But if well, let's. I'm gonna put these off to the side and we'll see what. I think we've already discussed which one's the best one, and I don't remember which one it was. It's probably this one. And probably not for the cost, but 4 cost bolts, one of a kind? Question mark. While Rocket Raccoon is active, when you field a non-Rocket character Guardian character die, Rocket Raccoon gets +2. Eh.
what are you doing with him after that? Then he's just gonna get blocked, and he's a two defense on the high side.
You use that Mantis to prep because he gets KO'd. I don't know. He's too expensive for that. It's not good.
No,
None of the Rockets are good.
no.
I guess if I was gonna have to pick one, it probably would be the defensive one then, huh?
It would be one from another set.
Well, I'm talking about in this set.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Supreme Intelligence, Supremer. He's a 7-drop mask character, and he's a 1/4/4, a 2/5/6, a 2/7/6. Okay. He has Fabricate. This is This is the first one outside of D&D that has Fabricate, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a
Pretty
2/5
sure.
2/5 Fabricate. At least one of the fabricating characters must be a die with Kree in its name. So that's Kree Soldier, Kree Captain. For
Mhm.
each character with Kree in its name die fabricated, to purchase this die, gain 1 life. Life gain's not that good. The global,
Mm-mm.
pay 2 once per turn. Move a die with purchase cost of 2 or less from your use pile to the prep area. Sidekick dice are considered to have purchase cost of 0. I'm glad they put that in there. I think we've all discussed that before. That's a pretty good thing.
Yep. It's a good global.
Yeah.
Especially when you have those turns where you don't have nothing, when you
Mhm.
can't do anything with your energy. All
Yeah.
right. So next one is Supreme Intelligence, Guiding Hand of the Kree. Fabricate 2/5. At least one of the fabricated character dice must be a character die with Kree in its name. If you fabricated 2 character dice with Kree in its name to purchase Supreme Intelligence, add it to your bag. It's not bad.
Not bad at
It's not
all.
good, but
I mean,
at least it's going straight into the bag.
at least it's not life gain.
Well, I don't. I mean, if you have to reach for your 7 guy, you
Mm,
probably lost some life at some point.
True.
But 1 life is not. That's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
And it has the global on there, by the way.
Yeah, same global.
All right. So, assimilated hive mind. At least one of the fabricating characters. It's a 2/5 again. It has to have Kree, of course. While Supreme Intelligence is active, when you field a character die with Kree in its name, character dice you control get +1/+1. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think this is the winner in this. And then if you have it with that Kree captain where he gets +1/+1 for villains, that gets pretty gross.
pretty beefy.
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 All right, Robert, you want to read all of the next ones because I know it's probably one of your favorite ones in the set.
Yes, and I like the art on these Thanos watercolor.
Steven
All
said
right.
that Rocket Raccoon counts himself and buffs per die, so +1/+1 is good. He says it's sick. But I agree somewhat, but
Okay, maybe that one's the best one. I mean, none of them are great.
yeah, if you give him overcrushing somehow, that's just putting another tech in there to give him overcrush. Granted, they have to block it, and he gets good defense at when you if you field enough, but still.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, I probably won't play that card. Any of the cards. Unless I had to. Okay, so on to Thanos, 8 cost mask villain reality gem, Overcrush. You may field a villain character die you control in the field zone. Oh, sorry. You may return a villain character die you control in the field zone to its card to reduce the cost of this character die by 3 as many times as you'd like to a minimum of 1. That's a 157, a 278, a 399. That's not that bad if you got those swarming guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they're villains, right?
Yeah.
So not bad. He's okay.
Yeah.
So the next one is another 8 cost mask Thanos. Prove love for Lady Death. Overcrush. When Thanos deals Overcrush damage to an opponent, double that damage. I like it.
It's
I like it a lot.
right when I saw this card in the preview, I thought it was going to be one of your favorite cards in the
Yeah,
pack.
it really is.
Robert loves Overcrush everyone.
I do. It's my favorite.
And when you can double that, oh my god. He just
Double up, double dip.
yeah. All right.
All right. Thanos 9 cost mask. Gold Coal Obsidian. Thanos costs 1 less to purchase for each of your active villain character dice. While Thanos is active, your non-Thanos villain character dice get +1/+1.
Favorite card for Thanos.
That's your favorite card,
Dude,
Thanos?
if you have him recaptain the Supreme Intelligence and everything, oh my god.
True. Yeah, your board could get pretty big.
And it's crazy to deal with. I think that's a really good card. I don't think any of the Thanoses are terrible, which is
No.
really good considering there's not a bad like there's better ones to use like the Overcrush, double the Overcrush. That's just better.
Yeah.
I like this one just because I think it can done the right way. I think it can get pretty crazy. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite die in this one?
My favorite die out of this one, I'm gonna have to stay with the green here. And as much as I like the Supreme Intelligence, it kind of looks like a deer. I'm really digging. I'm really digging the Kree Soldier. I like the little planet thing it got going on there.
I think any translucent die in game just looks really good.
Yeah.
So I think either one of those are my favorite.
Cool.
But it does look like a stag on the Supreme Intelligence.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Nothing wrong with that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's good stuff. It's a good set. I think that's a good set.
Yeah. Kree Invasion. I'm going to get a second one.
Me too. On Friday when they come in.
Steven, we're not saying it's good. I think there's better rockets out there. Like, controlling wise, I prefer my rockets to, it's all opinion. And really, the rocket that you KO it to do damage to other things, I think that's better for me. So it's not just, oh, this is better because I think it's better. It's not that way. It's just, for me, I like the KO one to do damage to character die to clear the board. That's what I like.
Yeah, you're a board clearer kind of guy.
Yeah.
So that makes sense for you.
And I'm not saying you're wrong. That is on the right team, that's a good card.
Yeah. And I like the one that when you field it, you do damage to people. Or was it when you do one to each player?
Yeah.
I like that one. I don't know. Is that Golden Age? Rocket?
I think it's Golden Age.
Boo. I like that one though. I just like doing damage though.
Yeah.
Ping damage.
You like doing overcrushing damage.
I like that. It's more. It feels more defeated, like deflating to lose that way.
Okay.
What is this? What is this die? What's the orange one?
What orange one?
What in that pack you're opening right there? It's an
Um,
orange character. Oh, we'll get there. I think it's meteorite, but no, yeah, it's meteorite. On one of my die, the defense for the 3/1 side for her level 1 side, it's like a big old splotch of paint. It's like a 3 in a circle is her defense. It's funny.
Okay.
Error.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yes.
All right. So this is the Justice Like Lightning.
Yeah.
I really like this set.
I do too. You know the one thing that, regardless of all the characters and stuff, and their abilities, I really like that it's really focused on Thunderbolts because Thunderbolts disappeared a long time ago and never came back. And I was kind of hoping, I'm really hoping they do something like that with Suicide Squad.
They had a chance with the Harley Quinn team pack, but
Maybe they will, because that Justice set is coming out later this year. or next year, or
or
within the next
whenever.
couple of years. Who knows?
Yeah. There's no predicting the future. All right. So, flat out, the first card in this that comes out of the pack.
It's the best card in the entire set.
Period. Like, there's no debating. Well, I mean, you could debate for another one. Is she in this one? Hold on. No, she's not in this one. She's in the campaign. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about Black Widow.
Yeah.
Ah.
This right here is the best card in the whole entire. In my opinion.
In our professional opinions.
Well, non-profession. So.
Oh yeah, we're not professional. My bad.
So, the reason that it's all right. So
read it off, man.
All right. So it's a 3-cost fist, and it's a 021 031 152. Ant-Man, Petty Theft, Awaken. Ant-Man is unblockable until end of turn. When this die spins up one or more levels, you may use this effect. So basically, he's an unblockable character when you awaken, and there's so many things in the game that can spin things up. It's crazy. And with other things in this team pack and the sets, it could get beefy and ridiculous quickly.
I like it a lot.
Right.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm so glad to have it in my hands. All right.
I'll read the next one. Ant-Man, through the cracks. 3-cost fist. He's a Thunderbolt and Avenger affiliation. So was Petty Theft. I don't know if my stuff cut out, so I didn't hear it. It has Amplify, which is a new ability, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
When you use an action die, spin this character up 1 level. I think that's kind of cool. I think it's thematic for Ant-Man since he can shrink and get gigantic and stuff like that in the comic books.
Yeah,
I think that's awesome. It's not better than Unblockable. If he had Amplify and Unblockable, that'd be fantastic.
I think with other cards in this set, it could be unblockable.
True. And even if you go back to, well, it'd be Golden Age, but they have those Pym particles that give Fist characters Overcrush, and I know he's only a 5 on his 3 side, but I think it also gives that character +1 in Overcrush. So that's a 6 Overcrushing for a 3 cost.
Yeah,
I don't think that's bad. I mean, obviously you got to put in the 2 cost for the Pym particles, but
yeah,
I mean that's something.
I think in set this one could get nuts.
Yeah.
So because there's a lot of things because he is Thunderbolt, so it could be nuts. And then next one we have, an Avenger. 12 millimeter Marvel or 12 Marvel. Ant-Man cannot be blocked by a higher level character dice or sidekick character dice.
Almost the same thing as being unblockable.
Yeah.
He's cheap, so it's probably going to be early game. Your opponent might not have any sidekicks or might not have any characters in the field, so he might be able to swing 3 for 5.
Yeah, true.
It's possible. So I don't think it's too bad. It's definitely the first one is the best one.
Second one is the next best one.
Yeah. Well, I think this one might be the next best one.
I don't know, man. In set with the Thunderbolts, I think it could get nasty.
All right. I will read the next one. Atlas Eric Jostin, 5-cost shield. He's a villain and a Thunderbolt on his side A. He's a flip card, and he just says if you have him on his burst side, Atlas must attack. All right. Well, if you flip him over, he is just a Thunderbolt. And if he has his burst, he must attack if able. Well, he is a 3/8/8 for a 5 cost. That's pretty. That attack is pretty beefy, and that defense is pretty beefy. But
he's a total fielding cost of 4, and it's most of that is on his 3 side, where it's 3 to field him.
That is a lot, but you could do. I mean, that's a tough decision for your opponent. Am I going to let that 8 damage through, or am I just going to let him knock out whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just if you're not ready to attack and swing and all that, it's going to be really rough.
If he's your only character you have in the field and your opponent's like, yeah, I'll take the 8. You're like, son of a gun.
Yeah. At that point, it might be better to have like some spin down mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is Atlas Allegiance to Zemo, and he's a villain Thunderbolt. It has the flip mechanic on it. So at the start of your turn, you may flip this character die a character card to its other side. And then it's when fielded, or if Atlas is active, when flipped to this side, you may spin target non-Atlas character die to level 3.
Oh,
That's really good. And
there goes
then
that unblockable Ant-Man for 5.
yeah, and then also the burst. Also, you may spin target Thunderbolt character die to level 3. What?
That is awesome. That's pretty good. He is expensive though,
He is
and
expensive, but
for purchase and fielding. So
dude, that's so good.
that's a
That's
good effect.
so you can do things to spin him up because it's when flipped to the other side. Non-Atlas character dice go to level 3. So
Yeah,
it
that's good.
doesn't say
2 activators.
yeah. And then on the flip side, when fielded or if Atlas is active, when flipped to this side, you may give target character die Overcrush and Iron Will.
What?
That's pretty good. What does Iron Will do again, Robert? Robert?
You flip them over, and now they have Overcrush.
And Iron Will. Hello?
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah, I mean, this card busts your guys on its own just by spinning them up, and then you flip it over, and now those same guys you just spun up have Overcrush.
Yep.
That's redonkulous.
Yeah.
Alice is good, man.
And the only problem is on this side, it's a villain.
Oh,
So
on the one side.
yeah. So you can't use a bat signal to flip him from this side to this side to give him Overcrush. That's the only problem.
Mm, yeah.
But you can use it from this side to this side to give them to turn things to level 3, which I think is really good.
Yep.
And what does Iron Will do again?
Iron Will means your character can't be KO'd unless he takes damage. So if you ping him before the attack step, then he would be KO'd during the attack step if he's dealt enough damage. The only bad thing is if you double block, that's two different instances of damage. So Iron Will doesn't really work. So that's how you get around Iron Wills, by double blocking. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of weak.
Okay.
All
Next
right,
card.
so I'll read the next one. Atlas, purged of Pim particles, 6 cost shield. He is a villain and Thunderbolt. He has Amplify. When you use an action die, spin this character up 1 level. And when Atlas uses Amplify, flip this card. There's a global that says pay a fist once per turn on your turn, prep a die from your bag. I like that.
And then on the flip side?
On the flip side, it says begin the game with this side face down. While Atlas is active, your Thunderbolt character dice gain Overcrush. If Atlas is not active, flip this card. Wow. So he just has to be on that side and they get it. You don't have to worry about flipping it back and forth.
Yeah. You just try to field him on the 0, the 1 or 2 side, and then flip him to the 3 side. Oh, that's Atlas
Dude.
is so good.
Yeah, he's expensive, but I mean, there's ways around that.
Yeah, he's a 6-drop shield. That's no getting around that. That's expensive, but it's not as crazy as it used to be.
Yeah, and he's beefy, so I mean, he's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Once you get him out.
Yeah. I like Atlas.
I do too.
He's not great, but the right kind of setup, he can be good.
Yeah.
All right. The next one, Citizen V, Justice Like Lightning. He's a 6-drop mask with Villain and Thunderbolt, and he's a 022 154 176. He says flip. We know what that is now. We've gone over it like numerous times already in this set.
Yeah.
When fielded, you may flip any number of other Thunderbolt cards. Holy smokes.
That's cool, but he's a 6 cost. I don't think you're going to be able to field this and Atlas and take advantage
No.
of Atlas's abilities.
All right, and then while Citizen V is active on the other side, your non-villain character dice get +1/+1, and he's just a Thunderbolt on this side. Whoa!
So you can use that to give that Ant-Man some buff.
Yeah. Whoa.
Not bad.
I think
All
if he
right.
wasn't 6, he would be really great. He's 6, and he's okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
here goes Citizen V New World Order, 6 cost mask Thunderbolt with the infiltrate. When this character die is unblocked, you may return this die to the field zone and it deals your opponent 1 damage. When fielded, target character die gets +2 defense until the end of the turn. When Citizens V uses Infiltrate, flip this card. All right, so flip it over. And it says begin the game with this card face down. You get Retaliation, and if an affiliated character die is KO'd, oh, it says id KO'd ID. Look at that. KO'd, deal 1 damage to an opposing player. All right, that's not bad. While Citizen V is active, your villain character dice get +1 and Overcrush. If Citizen V is not active, immediately flip this card. Are you laughing at the id KO'd?
Yes. Oh my god. All right.
That's funny.
All right. So
What
what?
do you think about this? I think this is a really good ability.
I'm sorry, I lost myself because of the id KO.
So I mean, once you flip them over, you get its retaliation, and so if your villain character dice or your Thunderbolt character dice are KO'd, you're gonna do your opponent 1 damage. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Fabricate out some of your villains and do some puny damage. While he's active, your villain character dice get +1 and Overcrush. So if you have those cards that you were talking about in the last set that make everything all beefy, now they can do some Overcrush damage.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think that's the better one.
I think so too.
Okay, let's move on from that joke. So the next one is Citizen V, the Mask of Helmut.
Helmut.
When fielded, target character die gets +2 attack until end of turn. While Citizen V is active, if a non-Citizen V character die damages an opponent, flip this card. Ew, I don't like that. All right.
Yeah.
While Citizen V is active, your villain character dice get +1/+1. If Citizen V is not active, flip this card.
I would never use this one. I'd use the New World Order one.
Yeah, this one is. It's contingent on you doing damage to your opponent's character with
on that
your
one side.
Yeah, that's the only way to flip it.
Is it the only way to flip it?
Yeah, it text reads.
Oh.
If Citizen V is active, if a non-Citizen V character die damages an opponent, flip this card. It doesn't have the flip mechanic except for in that instance. Garbage.
Yep.
Maybe that one basic action where you do damage to the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
You knock it out. That would be doing damage to the opponent, so you could flip it at that point.
Could you? Because it says a character die damages an opponent.
Yeah, you're choosing 2 character dice, and you're doing damage to each other.
Okay.
So
maybe I don't know.
That would work. It's just I don't like that. All right.
All right, let's look at Hawkeye. 3-cost Bolt, Thunderbolt, and Avenger. World's greatest marksman. When fielded, KO target opposing sidekick character die. He's a 031, 041, 142. The only good thing about that is he's really easy to KO, and if your opponent has some allies that you're trying to get out of the field, that might be the way to do it. I don't like it because that helps my opponent ramp, and they might have some KO ability or something like that, but I mean, it's easy. It's a way to do board clear, but I don't know. I don't like it. Not for me. It's not for me.
Yeah. No, sir. And then what?
What?
Preternatural skills.
There we go. We'll go with that.
Yeah. When fielded, spin target opposing character die to level 1. Okay. I like that.
That's good. That's pesky.
Yeah. Super annoying.
Ooh, and here goes an expensive Hawkeye. A 5-cost Bolt, Thunderbolt, and Avenger. Taking aim. When fielded, deal damage to target opponent equal to Hawkeye's level. Global, pay 1 Bolt, deal 1 damage to the target sidekick character die.
The globals.
It's okay. It's only to a sidekick die. I don't like that. And his ability is not good either. You're gonna do 1 through 3. That's not really gonna do much as far as board clear. I don't think really. And then he's a 5-cost. Yeah. He's easy to field, but he's a 5-cost, and that's not. I don't like that. Yeah. It's not pass. No Hawkeyes for me today.
No, sir. All right. Mach 1. He's a 4-cost lightning with the villain and thunderbolts, and he's a 032 143 254. Not terrible fielding, but it's not good. Okay.
Yeah.
Abe Jenkins, and it's flip. We've gone over that. It has a specific flip, so you can flip it at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
And then when Mach 1 attacks, he gets +1/+1 until end of turn. On the flip side, he gets Overcrush.
That's it.
That's it, and it has flip on it too. So, but I don't see you flipping off the +1/+1 on this.
I don't either, unless your opponent doesn't have anything in the field that
I don't
and has to block with their sidekicks. Then you're doing some overcrush. I don't know.
I don't see you using that card. Period.
Yeah. I'd rather him be beefy.
Yeah. All right. Next one, Robert. You there? Okay. All right. Need for Speed. Can you hear me, Robert?
Yeah, go for it, man. Sorry. If you don't hear me respond, just keep going.
Okay. It has the flip mechanic. When fielded, or if Mach 1 is active, when flipped to this side, your Thunderbolt character dice cannot be blocked by lower level characters. Okay.
I like that.
I like that. When fielded, or if Mach 1 is active, when flipped to this side, your Thunderbolt character dice get gets +2 attack until end of turn. Ooh.
I like that too.
So you have it on this side, although it has a villain on there. But if you can find something to flip him after everyone attacks, then your Thunderbolt characters get +2, and it works with that Ant-Man, and that could be the one where it's Amplify. And then that Amplify would turn into a 7 attack, unblockable.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. You just got to figure out a way to flip this card, which there are a few things out there that can do that. You can't use Bat Signal for this, though.
No, because he's on his side, yeah.
On his villain. But there are other ways, I believe.
Well, I mean, you have him on that side, and he just gets fielded, and that unblockable gets 2, right? Are you talking about the one unblockable by lower levels, or just straight up unblockable?
When fielded, or if Mach 1 is active, when flipped to this side, your Thunderbolt character dice cannot be blocked by lower level character dice. And then you get it flipped to this side when they're attacking, because they're not going to be able to be blocked by lower level characters.
Yeah.
And then they all get +2.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's keep the party going.
All right, your turn.
Mach 1, Mobile Armored Cyber Harness. 4-cost Bolt, Villain, Thunderbolt. Attune. While this character is active, when you use an action die, deal 1 damage to target player or character die. When Mach 1 uses Attune 2 or more times in a turn, flip this card. So it is a flip card, but you have to meet the requirements to flip it. On the other side, it says Attune. When Mach 1 is active, when you field a Thunderbolt character die, deal 2 damage to target character die. If Mach 1 is not active, flip this card.
I don't think that one's terrible.
I don't think it's good.
It has Attune. You know me, I like Attune.
Attune isn't bad, but it's a 4-cost Attune, and one side is just Attune, basically.
I like the board clear ability of fielding a Thunderbolt character and dealing 2 damage to character die. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
It's not great. The other one's much better. The second one's much better. But I think on the right team, that one could be good. You have to build around it a little bit more, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, Meteorite. She's a Dr. Carla Sofin. She's a 4-cost lightning, and she's a 0/3/1 1/4/2 2/5/4, a 3 total cost fielding. That's not terrible. And then she has a flip mechanic that actually states flip at the start of your turn. You may flip this card, and then when fielded, your character dice get +1 until end of turn. Then on the other side. She's a villain on that side. That sucks. While Meteorite is active, your opponents cannot attack with more than 2 character dice. That's a good control.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that. I would definitely play it on this side all the time.
And you
can do some unblockable Ant-Man damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think you want this one this side at all.
the +1.
Yeah, the +1 because it's when fielded. This one is just
Oh, is it Winfielded? My
yeah.
bad. Yeah, then no, definitely don't want that. I'll take the control.
Yeah, I'll take the control any day of the week. That's super good, and you just have two good blockers out there with her, and you're just
Groot.
stopping your opponent. Yeah, Groot. Yeah,
Groot, prep some dice.
heck yeah.
All right. Next one is Meteorite, Daughter of the Kree. She's a villain and Thunderbolt, 4-cost bolt, flip mechanic. When fielded, or if Meteorite is active, when flipped to the side. When you field a Thunderbolt character die this turn, prep a die from your bag until the end of turn. That's not bad for some ramp.
Mm-mm.
Second side, she's a Thunderbolt.
When fielded or if Meteorite is active, when flipped to this side, when you field a Thunderbolt character die, target Thunderbolt character die you control gets +2 attack. That's pretty good. You can. Hmm.
I
I
don't. I'd still stick with the control.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I don't think that's terrible. Because you could give Ant-Man +2 and then find a way to amplify him and then put him through for unblockable.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of things you have to have go right.
And it seems like a lot of things built around just making Ant-Man ridiculous. Which there's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
No.
All right. All right. Next one. Uh,
Go
precious
for it.
precious minerals. While meteorite is active, other than at the beginning of your turn when your character card of one of your active character flips, flip this card. Okay. Basically a
Mm.
blank segment on this side, and then at the beginning of this game, with this side face, it has to be face down when this game starts, and then when you flip a character card, Meteorite gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If you have at least 3 active Thunderbolt characters, Meteorite gets Overcrush. If Meteorite is not active, flip this card. That's a really good card.
So if you flip a character card, she gets +1/+1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's kind of like Catwoman. You have to flip everything to get it really big and then give her a rush. If you have 3 Thunderbolts.
No, it's just when you flip
Yeah.
this character card, Meteorite gets +1/+1. It doesn't say for each character flipped, Meteorite gets +1/+1. It just says,
Well, it says when you flip a character card, she gets +1/+1. So if you
oh,
flip more than one, she's gonna get big. And then she'll also gain Overcrush if you have at least 3 active Thunderbolts. So this one is one of them. You need 2 more, and she'll get Overcrush.
yeah. And you have to find a way to flip one of your character cards to get her on the good side. In between, like, because
Oh
it
yeah,
can't be at
because
the beginning of start of the steps.
no.
I don't think
Well,
that's
you just
impossible.
no, you just flip something else, and then you can flip her.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's you'd have to use Bat Signal or something like that.
Yeah. Which isn't terrible.
No, I don't like it though. I'll stick with the control.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big no-brainer there, honestly.
Yeah. Dang it! I ran out of sleeves for my cards. Boo.
Okay. You want to take this one?
Songbird, Melissa Gold, 3-cost bolt. She's a villain and Thunderbolt with the flip mechanic. When fielded, KO target sidekick character die. Not bad. Other side has Intimidate. When fielded, remove target opposing character die from the field zone until the end of turn. Place it next to your character cards. Songbird can only use Intimidate on character dice with purchase costs of 4 or less. I mean,
That
it's
just
not.
makes it worse.
Well, there's so many low cost characters in
Yeah.
these 2 sets. So, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's a win fielded ability. I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
garbage, I think.
I wouldn't use it.
Yeah. All right. And you said the 012 022 123.
I didn't say it, but now you did. So it
Oh.
happened.
And on the other side, she is a Thunderbolt. So
Mm.
on this new one, it's a Caged Bird Sings. So on the on the front side, she's a villain and Thunderbolt. She has a flip mechanic. When fielded, opposing character dice get -3 until end of turn. Okay. Let's see where it goes from here. And then flip. When fielded, deal 2 damage to all opposing character dice. Okay.
I know you like that.
Yeah. And it's a
That's a
5-drop,
little.
though.
It's a little expensive. Yeah, I think it's too much.
The
I get
fielding
it.
cost
Why
on it is not bad.
it's not bad. I get why it's a 5 cost because of the amount of damage she's doing when she's fielded. But it's just so expensive. I don't think I would buy it.
A staff team. But there's better ways to do a staff team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. So the last songbird is a 2-cost bolt. She's a villain, a thunderbolt. Shifting Alliance is a flip mechanic. Nothing on that side. The other side is just a flip card. She's just a thunderbolt. I guess she's just cheap. Is her
Yeah.
thing.
And all of the Thunderbolts have villain affiliation, it seems like, on one of the sides. So it makes it hard to work with Bat Signal, honestly.
That's
So
true.
that's one of the downsides of the flip for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
Okay. Oh, Steven said you just got to use the uncommon one for Bat Signal, I think. Oh. I'm just so used to using the rare, honestly, that
Because it's cheap.
yeah. Okay. Good call there, Steven. Thank you. So the next one is Techno. Paul Norbert Eversol, and he's a 3-cost lightning villain thunderbolt, and he's a 1/3/3, 1/4/3, 1/4/4. He has the flip mechanic, the normal one. When fielded, or if Techno is active when flipped to this side, your Thunderbolt character dice cannot be targeted by your opponents until end of turn. Okay. And then when you flip him, it has a flip thing also. When fielded, if Techno is active when flipped to this side, your Thunderbolt character dice cannot have their damage prevented by opposing effects.
It's something. I don't know.
It's a 3-drop and it's got okay stats, but you're always paying to field.
You have to time his ability right.
Yeah.
The protection part at least. But actually they're both protections, right? On both sides it's protection.
Yeah. Protection. One's protection from defense and one's protection from attacking.
One can't be targeted by your opponents and one. Okay. All right. So Techno, the fix is in, is a 3-cost bolt, Thunderbolt villain with flip mechanic. When fielded, or if Techno is active when flips to the side, target Thunderbolt character die gains fast until the end of turn.
Okay. I like fast.
Yeah. The other side is just a Thunderbolt, and he has the flip mechanic on this side as well. When fielded, or if Techno is KO'd when flipped to the side, target Thunderbolt character die gets X attack, where X is the number of active Thunderbolts characters until the end of the turn. Gets plus X attack. Okay, so it increased. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's characters, not character die. Yeah,
Target
dice.
character die, where the number is your active characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to have different. I mean, still, you have this, you have Songbird out there, the 2-cost one, and now your Ant-Man is kind of got some extra pump to it.
Yeah, let's be honest. Thunderbolt is alive and really, really good with the new sets.
Yeah.
I like Thunderbolt's a good thing now.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. What are your opinions on this card?
The second one?
Yeah.
Fixes in?
Yeah.
I especially like the pump part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fast, fast is fine. Don't hate it. It's not my favorite mechanic in the game, but I do like getting a pump.
Pump it up.
Exactly.
Okay. So the next one is Downloaded Consciousness. It has a tune. And the other part of it says, when Techno uses a tune, flip this card. And he has a global, pay lightning. Spin any number of your sidekick dice in the field zone or reserve pool to their lightning side. Whoa. If active, move them to your reserve pool. Whoa, I like that. I like that global.
Pay a bolt. Spin any number of your sidekick dice in your field zone or reserve pool to their bolt side. You just paid a bolt to make a bolt?
Any number of sidekick dice.
So you can make more than one bolt. Okay.
Ah, that's a good one. That's like replacing the Wonder Woman, where you had to pay 3 lightning bolts. Or is that Lois
Uh,
Lane?
it's Superwoman.
Yeah. So it's replacing that, and it's less. It costs less.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, so you have to attune to flip it.
Hmm.
So he has a tune, and then while Techno is active, your Thunderbolt character cards and dice can't have their text ignored. If Techno is not active, flip this card. Okay. It's a pretty good control piece.
I think I would rather have it on the other side though,
Yeah.
because I want that global to make me some bolts.
It's just when you use an attune when he attunes, you flip it. There's no you may. You have
I
to flip
know,
it.
I know that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I guess that you got to clear out that powerful global somehow.
Yeah, and you have to I mean just don't field him. Just keep the
Yeah,
global. So
that's true.
that's also true.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
which
you're right.
die do you like from this one?
My favorite die from this set is probably. I kind of like Citizen V, man.
Yeah.
That little stars and stripes. Second place would have to go to Meteorite.
I think
Meteorite. What's her name?
meteorite, yeah. I like Songbird, man. That's a cool looking die.
Yeah. Oh, because it's see through.
Yeah,
Translucent.
translucent. Yes, as I've already established before, Robert.
Oh, well, all right.
Thanks. So I can
Okay.
throw some of this garbage away before we move on to the big boy. We've already
Yeah.
opened one of these on stream with Michael Ingledew. Michael Ingledew, thank you if you're out there. Appreciate you doing
Yeah.
that with us.
Thanks, Mike. So yeah, we don't have to run through all the cards. We'll just take a sneak peek into the box, even though we already have. And it's just watching Chris and the joy of opening his
Oh,
infinity box.
I didn't think I was going to get this today. You guys have no idea. My store said, "Oh no, you didn't order in time." So, and I ordered like 3 weeks ago. They said I didn't order in time, and I hate pre-ordering. Oh, plastic is coming off. And they said I didn't order in time. Okay.
But he did. He did order in time.
Yeah, yeah. It's quite exciting. Okay.
Pretty interesting stuff.
This is the first non-Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles campaign box type thing I've gotten. So, okay.
So I'm flipping through my cards here, right?
Yeah.
And seeing the art close up, Armanzola looks pretty cool. The Sweaty Avengers ID card is weird.
Sweaty Avenger.
Why is it so sweaty?
Okay. All right.
The Alex Ross Black Panther is awesome.
Are they
And
just trolling us with the checklist for the campaign boxes? Like,
maybe
we have it all. We have it all.
it's all in here. The Black Widow, I'm coming around on the art. I think it looks a little cooler now that I have it in my hand.
The one that they gave up in drawing the face?
Yeah, it's Shadow, man. It's cool.
They gave up. Come on.
Captain America's interesting. Got some nice art with the jets in the background.
Okay.
I don't really care for the Doctor Strange too much.
All right. Now to pull out my the cards that I get for buying this. Oh.
Ah,
Someone already took them out.
you got that bonus storage space at the bottom.
Yeah.
Dormammu looks okay.
Dormammu looks like trash.
He's mostly shadow and some pink. Gamora looks amazing. I love the art on that card. That's Joe Madureira. I love his art. The Hulk, that's the totally awesome Hulk. Iron Man.
Yeah, right. I do agree. It should be a playmat. It shouldn't be a checklist. That's the only checklist is in the rules book, and you have to take apart your rules book to play it. That's
I don't like those mats anyways. They're so freaking small.
yeah. But Ryan's point was they could have made this a playmat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
That would have made more sense.
Yep. Maybe it's on the other side. No one's ever flipped it over.
No, it's just advertisement.
It's not there. Oh, dang it.
It's just advertisement for what we already have.
Yeah. I'm still looking at the art. Loki looks cool. Why is Red Skull so wrinkly? We'll never know.
He's a skeleton.
Star Lord looks cool. I wonder if this is art from his solo book.
Oh
Thor's okay looking. Vision looks very beefy. Wasp, that Alex
man, I'm so.
looks awesome.
This is the first time I've ever gotten stuff on the first day that stuff has come out. Um, I'm pretty excited about it.
I can tell.
And me and Robert and Joe, if he still wanted to, have plans to.
Where's all your stuff?
I'm sorting out the dice to put them in the thing.
Oh. Okay. So we're not going to run through the cards. We've already been going on about an hour and a half, right? So, and we had a long stream about this last week or the week before.
And I was on stream with Steven talking about this and more, and a bunch of other people.
So if you're not familiar with this set, you can go back through several of the community's videos already to go check those out.
Check out DM Armada. He has some good videos on this talking about what he likes about the set and everything like that. Just check him out. Anyways, if you're probably already subscribed to him if you're subscribed to us, but you know what I'm saying.
For
Good
sure.
dude. Good dude. Now I'm just setting up dice because I want to do that. Dude.
You should just throw them all into the thing. They land where they may.
Dude, the Black Panther, did you notice that it's pink?
Yeah, he's the Pink Panther, dude.
Oh my gosh. Jokes, you have it. I do like the Black Widow art. I just think it's funny that you can interpret it as they just gave up halfway through the drawing.
No, man. 60 style.
60 style. We're not in the 60s anymore, bruh.
Come on, man. I'm looking at all these dices.
Dices, I believe it is.
And I don't really like any of them, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe the Black Widow has a cool color palette, I guess.
I kind of like Dormammu because it's translucent, but
yeah, I don't care for that.
I know.
The Wasp looks pretty cool. I like her die as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really pops,
as the kids say.
Is that what the kids say? You know, they say things pop like they're hot.
Yeah. So, are there any cards in this set that you're super excited for?
Me,
or that you're excited to have? I should say. Oh my gosh, it's here, everyone! It's here.
It's here. It's here. I remember being excited about an Armanzola. I don't remember one, and I don't feel like reading them all because it takes forever.
It's literally the top ones.
Pay one to throw damage from him, returns to the field. That's not bad. One field you make KO a sidekick character die if you do Armanzola. That's not bad. Armanzola's blocked. You may point one to remove him from combat. That's not good.
So,
maybe it was the first one that I liked.
You get excited about weird things sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Avengers ID card.
Are you as upset about the 3 die in it when it says max 4?
I understand why people are upset about it. For us, it's gonna kind of work out.
Yeah.
Because we have 3 people to split with. But yeah, if the card said max dice 3, I would be fine with it. Yeah. You know, like the turtle set. But
it doesn't.
Most of the time when I'm playing a game, I don't end up buying all 4 of my dice unless that character is super cheap.
Like like the one of the best ones in the set.
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Yeah. And maybe that's why it's to deter people from just being super OP with Black Widow. And if you want to do that, you got to pay extra.
Yeah.
You got to pay extra for that. That maybe that's the reason.
I just think for 2 people to play, it's going to be because I mean there are a lot of cards in here that it's not going to be. There's no choice. You're going to use the same one because there's not really a choice when it comes to certain
characters. Are there 1 character, 2? Oh, hold on.
Like a lot of times you're going to be playing the same card as someone else, and you're going to be just short on stuff. And it says, I was reading online, it said it's for 2 people to play the game with everything they need. And this isn't enough for 2 people to play the game as they need. I know it's a little complaining, and I hate being that guy, but it's for new
I mean,
players.
there's 16 characters, so that's enough for each player to choose one character.
But
Or there's 16 different cards.
if they want 2 different
Yeah, if you want
versions
to play
of the
with
Black Widow or something like that,
yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that.
yeah.
But I mean, technically, that is enough for 2 players.
Okay. 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 Plus,
But
if the other thing is, look at all the stuff that comes in the box. Like, just would you just look at it? It's quite wasteful. Like, if they sold just the dice themselves, like a set of dice, like one for each character, I would be okay with that. But they don't. And that's one of the problems I have is that you're just wasting so much product, so much paper. And that's really a small gripe when it comes down to it, I guess. I get it. And I understand people being like it's not that big a deal. But you're wasting so much product, so much plastic, so much everything when it's just not necessary. And it just I don't know. That's my 2 cents.
The way it works out is if we're gonna buy 2 sets. I'm gonna pick up the other set on Friday, and we're gonna split it between me, you, and Joe. At least that's the plan. That goes nuts at $13.34 per person for 1 extra die. Would you be willing to pay $13 for?
Obviously, because I'm doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's unreasonable just to sell another set of dice. People would buy it. Like, I know you would buy it.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, I'm gonna buy a whole nother set, like you said.
Yeah.
And even if y'all didn't split it with me, I was gonna buy 2 anyway to have max dice, just because I'm that guy.
Yeah, and then you would just hold on to the extra dice and you would just
Never
have
do
it.
anything with them. Yep.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, I'm not upset about it. I'm looking at it from the point of view that they're doing this to try to get more people to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where my stance is. I hope it works, because the more people that buy the product and play the game, it's better for us. We'll keep getting new product.
Yeah.
And the game will stay alive. So I'm not going to gripe and be super negative about it when there's a possibility that a new player will be like, oh man, I don't want to support that company if they do shady stuff like that. It's like, I get it. It sounds bad, but if I wanted to, like I said, if I want people to join my community, I'm not going to just be super negative about it. I don't think it's productive.
See you later, Jazzy. Night.
Bye, Mel.
And Matt, we pulled all the super rares. We got extremely lucky. We don't have to buy anything else from the packs, so we're good.
It's funny because we got duplicate super rares.
Yeah, it's crazy for trading.
Yep.
We don't even need anything for jokers. It's crazy. But yeah, my only thing is it's just wasteful. It's just super, super wasteful.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can't, like, no one can argue that it's not super wasteful because it just is.
Yeah. And that storage isn't even that great.
Nope.
What all are you going to put in there? I mean, I guess you put your dice bag in there, your team, your sidekicks, your action dice, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be your carry-all. You just put everything in there.
Yep.
Take it with you, but I have stuff for that already. Dang it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
But like I said, it's also for newer people. You got to look from that point for the new people that don't have any of this stuff. So this would be their carry-all. Will be where they would store their stuff.
No, I appreciate the carry case for buying 1.
Yeah.
But buying 2, you don't need the second one.
You use it for extra stuff.
I mean, Robert has stuff in boxes that don't even match the sets, so.
Yeah, because not everything came with the collector's box, or I would have bought those too.
Like, it's kind of funny, when I was borrowing a card from Robert for a tournament that I was in, he was looking all through his boxes. He's like, well, it's not in this one. It's not in this one. I was like, are any of them matching what set they came with? No.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Well, I gave out a lot of my older dice to you and to other people, so I have some that, uh, some of the collector's box, what's it called? Product. I don't even have it anymore, so I had to use those boxes for different stuff, different sets.
Yeah.
Because I'm just that kind of guy. I give away my dice.
I mean, you got me into the game. You're a proven person that gets people into the game. You're a community creator, so to speak.
Yeah, but you can never leave. We got to jump you out.
Yeah. Which no one wants
Um,
that.
nope. So I guess that's the cards and the sets and stuff. What about an update for the draft tournament? How's that going?
Um, it's pretty much done. The top 8 is pretty much going to be selected. Uh,
Okay.
uh, there's a few more games left, but they have no bearing on the final stats, and that's going to be one with
Like my
Shadow.
game.
Yeah.
Like my game.
Yours is to determine the bottom if you're going to be in the bottom of the pool or not.
Ugh, God.
Um, so the NAs are NA1, NA2 are all already decided. There's just a few games left. I want to let them play out before we announce the top cut. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the European has been done for quite a while, actually. Um,
Oh.
I did not make the top cut. James
What?
Bloor, James Bloor wiped the table with me.
Dude, come on, man.
Yeah, I know. We should just stop allowing James to enter our tournaments.
Well, maybe he'll redraft and have a draft like me, where I pass all the good cards and just take all the bad ones.
We didn't announce that redraft yet, Robert.
Oh, spoiler alert, everybody! I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure we mentioned it before.
we had a survey and we haven't given the results yet. But
Would you
yep,
like to take a survey?
we will be doing a redraft. We'll be leaving it up to the top 8 when they are selected and announced. The top 8 will be selecting what they have drafted. I've already gotten information from a few of the people that are in the top 8, and they've told me what they want to do, and I like that idea. And it was when I was going to be in the top 8, and I thought, oh, cool, that sounds like a good idea. I have all that, but now that I'm not, I might just say, screw that, you guys aren't doing that. But
Jeez,
I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all.
not bitter at all. No, it's gonna be whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I kind of want to make it all just modern, so and it's going to be a rainbow, a double rainbow.
Oh, it's a double rainbow.
Oh my gosh!
It's so beautiful. It's so awesome. I
My
don't
wife
remember
is
what the guy
actually, my wife has had message conversations with that guy, Yosemite Bear.
Really?
Yeah, he lives
Oh,
in Yosemite National Park, and he's actually a pretty cool dude.
yeah. Okay. Look
Yeah.
at you knowing people and junk.
I don't know him. He's
Oh.
it's just him saying something to someone that messages him saying, "Hey, I like your move. I like your moves. I like your style." So, sorry, I'm sleeving my Avengers Infinity right now. Um, Matt wants to
Okay.
call it a draw. By the way,
Oh, for ours,
yeah,
he can have the win, man. It's my fault, honestly, because I did not reach out to anything whenever I got done doing the things that I needed to do, and I've just been super busy.
yeah.
So Matt, you can have the win. I will gladly sit at the bottom of the ladder there and applaud y'all and watch from afar. And I'll be happy to sit in games and commentate.
Let me see. If we give him the win,
Yeah,
oh,
because let's be honest, I was gonna lose that match anyways.
yeah, I had faith in you in that. um, let me double check. Um, Robert, you are officially in the bottom of your pool.
The bottom of the pool
Yeah, you're
with
drowning.
all the rocks and sand
You
and
know, Steven,
debris.
Steven, if you're still out there,
Are you out there, Steven?
you and Zach's match is super important. Like there, I misspoke. Zach and Steven, their match is going to determine who's third and who's fourth. So whoever wins that is going to be in the top cut. The other one's going to be out of the top cut.
Oh,
In that pool, Ben and Jared have already punched their ticket, so to speak.
nice. Way to go, Jared.
Yeah, Jared's a good buddy from around here, and Jared's in the chat, I believe. Howdy ho, Jared.
Hi, Jared. By the way, we're going to be playing next weekend at Duncanville.
Are we?
Yep, I
Are
am
we?
going to set it up. It's going to happen.
Are you really gonna set it up or halfway set it
I'm going to really set it up. Dang it.
up? So Zach and Steven Kukas have a match to determine the final spot in the top 8, and I'm really excited for that matchup because both of them have interesting teams and they both are good pilots. So can't wait to watch that one. They're probably going to be live streaming it on their channels. So
Cool.
Dice Masters with James and Zach and DM Armada. If you want to check out those games, they'll either record it and post it or
Or they'll do it live.
Do it live. Do it live. So
He did the thing.
I did the thing because the thing was done. But yeah, be sure to check them out. That's going to be the really interesting thing going on this week, and I'll be putting out on Facebook as soon as that matchup happens the top 8 cut, and I'll have a little discussion with the top 8, see what they want to draft, and see what they're interested in, and then I'll announce it to the rest of everyone, and we'll probably live stream the actual draft when it happens because we're going to have a draft room.
Draft room.
So, do you got anything else, Robert?
If y'all haven't checked out my drawing video that for Michael Ingledew, it is up on the channel. Posted it last week, I believe. It's about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Give it a look-see. I'd really appreciate it. Give it a like, comment. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't have anything. I'm going down to Belton Con, to the Bell County Comic Con this weekend. I'm gonna go see Kevin Eastman.
That sounds like
excited.
such like a you're gonna go hang out in the country and just like read some comic book stuff.
Yeah, me and Kevin Eastman are gonna talk about Ninja Turtles. My buddy Kevin,
You and Kev.
me and K Dog. Yeah, but other than that, nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a few more announcements pretty soon. We thought Joe was going to be on with us today. We were going to talk about the Golden Age 2 Team Takedown, and in coming weeks, we'll have more announcements about future things coming up with the way things are going to be done for online tournament play. We've been having a lot of people work behind the scenes and discussions and everything like that, but I want to wait till everything's finalized to talk about that. But there's some exciting things happening, y'all, and I want everyone to be a part of it.
Faux show.
So I think that's where we're going to end it. Robert, you want to take us out?
Cool. Yeah, so that's definitely it's going to do it for us here at Chris and Rob Game Room. Check us out on Facebook or Twitter and join our conversations on Discord. The links to each are in the description below. Also, last but not least, be sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys.